I am Becky. I'm coming on here to reintroduce myself. I used to be a YouTube partner over 10 years ago. So I'm going to talk about who I am, why I left, why I am back, and what to expect from this. So me, hi, I'm Becky Henderson. I am an actor, currently most recognised for playing Aisling in Dairy Girls across seasons 1, 2 and 3. I'm a puppeteer, best known for Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. You can check it out on Netflix. I perform Deet, Naya, Madrasifi, Junie, and we say perform meaning I puppeteered them doing the manipulation and the movement mannerisms, but I also lay down the vocals to guide the voice actor who would match them afterwards. I also voiced Bobbin, Maudra Ethry,
the princess,
Kicker the Podling,
I caught you now. Stop.
And the Thrushpogs. I'm a musician. I write songs and I perform in a band called Voxen. I'm a small business owner. I opened and ran a successful Etsy shop where I make and sell handmade crafts. And last but not least, I am a tea drinker and a cozy gamer. And I used to make YouTube videos and I really loved it. So why did I leave? Firstly, I got busy. I moved to the city. My life started happening outside of my quiet hometown. I didn't know how to create alongside the busyness. And I was growing up. I was at an age where I was finding who I was, and it felt a little too personal to be talking through that time online. I didn't know how to portray myself or how to be, I guess, because I didn't know what that was myself. I also entered what I guess I would call my self-awareness phase. Vlogging as a kid, no inhibitions. Who cares? Vlogging as a young adult, me. I care. I care what everyone thinks. And I became very socially aware and I got really shy. And I'm still quite shy. Suddenly, what people thought of me was a thing and it mattered. But I hope I'm finding the balance now and going back to being happy in my authenticity. Also, the partnership program changed. The requirements to stay a YouTube partner shifted from what you had achieved to what you were achieving. Keep people making content, but it pushed me into the quantity over quality issue where I made videos because I wanted to, and this suddenly felt like I was making them because I had to. I mean, I was never monetizing it as the goal, but that timed alongside the self-awareness made me tap out, basically. And my career was starting. I was starting out as an actor, and I thought this would have a negative impact on that. I thought if casting directors were looking to cast me in a serious role and they found these videos of me being really goofy in my bedroom, that they would be like, no, not her. Which was a line of thinking at the time, and that heavily influenced what I thought. Social media is very different now. Which brings me to, why am I back? A couple of weeks ago, YouTube invited me to a YouTube Loves Belfast event, which was like a mixer of all these YouTubers and just talking to people about how I could now use it or how they were using it. Planted the seed. And I'm grown up now. I will always be growing. But I've past that stage of of thinking things are cringe and overly caring what people think of me. Community, one of my favorite things was always the community part and then talking to people, and one of my favorite things still of social media is like fandoms and finding the people that are really into the things that you're into, and it just gives such a wider scope to do that. And I get a lot of questions in my DMs on Instagram and I can't answer them all, so kind of compiling those into something like a long form video and answering them there seems like a good idea. Career. Growing on from when people would have said that cringe videos online would mean that people wouldn't take you seriously, I don't think that's really a thing now. I mean, people specifically get cast in things because they make goofy videos on TikTok. I'm also a believer in showing people what you can do. If you don't tell people what you can do, then no one's going to know you can do it. So from an acting performer perspective, I don't see the harm in people knowing that I can sing as well, or that I can puppeteer as well, or vice versa, a bit of a portfolio. Now, I struggle with that. I'm very Northern Irish and we don't do that. It's a problem. A very humbling place where anything resembling self-belief, self-confidence gets shot down really quick. We need to fix that. I guess I'm trying to grow in that. Claim my achievements. What do you expect from my channel? I don't know. I'm kind of where you're at, knowing what's gonna come. We'll find out together. Honestly, I'm not sure. I just know I want to be here. I'll maybe start by posting whatever I want until I find my feet. I would love to post some behind the scenes stuff from work because my job is really interesting and fun. But I also have to sign a lot of NDAs, so that will be a balance, finding what I can post and what I cannot. Examples of my work to show what I can do, what I have done. I am proud of myself. I'm gonna be less Northern Irish about it and stop hiding under a rock. We like the rock. The rock is our home, but we need to do better also. Talk about acting and puppetry, maybe share skills and tips, which in my head makes me like, who do you think you are to share these tips? But I am a professional who pays my bills acting and puppeteering and bought myself this apartment, so clearly I know something. Maybe just some nice day-to-day stuff, show off my apartment and things I like to do, traditional vlogging. And if there's anything you'd like to see me do or talk about in a video, you can let me know so that I can do that. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, out of your journey to listen. I'm excited and I'm looking forward to whatever this will be. Here we go.